We have many great teachers, but Lori Gubernat has been selected also by our valedictorian to introduce them. Lori?
I am honored to introduce Francesco Martini. And again, I want to thank Mr. and Mrs. Martini for sending their extraordinary son to spend his high school years at IMG. I've had the pleasure of teaching Francesco this year. Early in the morning, most seniors are barely showing signs of any movement, but not Francesco. He cheerfully walked in the door and immediately focused on the material. He was a distinctive student, one who truly appreciated the value of education. He actually wanted to learn, not only about biology, but about people, places, and experiences. And learning a new concept wasn't enough for Francesco. He had to examine it, define it, and dissect it, until it all came together. And you always knew when this happened because he would rub his hands together with a unique and odd frenzy. Francesco was always focused on his goals, and his success did not come easy for him. It required copious amounts of work, commitment, and time. His intensity and drive was unmatched. But what really impresses me most about Francesco is his compassion and tolerance towards every human being, regardless of who they are. I think it would be all too easy for a young person of Francesco's accomplishments to have some arrogance, but never him. Instead, he has kindness in his heart, and it's palpable. Francesco is chivalrous, generous, and smooth. Francesco always does what he promises, and he'll never let you down because he is genuine and has a deep desire to do what is right. And it works because he inspires everyone around him to be better, including me. What a gift. The way Francesco lives his life is an approach we all can learn from, because it's the right approach and will lead him to a very good future. He will begin that new life at the distinguished University of Chicago. Francesco, where are you? Oh, hi. Francesco, you have clearly earned the privilege of speaking today, and I'm so very proud of you. And Francesco, mi mancherai profondamente. It is an honor to introduce the 2015 valedictorian, Francesco Martini.
Good evening, everyone. First of all, thank you, Ms. G, for the amazing Italian right there. To say the truth, I sat for hours staring at a blank sheet of paper, imagining how to begin this speech. The best way to begin is by backtracking in time a little bit. As I walked up these very stairs, my memories here at this academy have flashed before me. I remember little Francesco walking into campus for the first time. I had my camper ID dangling from my neck, all excited. That was my first time here. I'm sure everyone has a similar memory. I would have never thought that I would have the honor to stand here today before IMG's 2015 graduating class giving this speech. Yet I am here with more than 1,000 days of IMG in my past. This is our last day here. For this reason, there are three main topics I would like to address. They are yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Number one, yesterday, was when we all walked in campus for the first time with an ambition to succeed both on and off the court. We all have our different paths here, different sports, different backgrounds, but we are all united by one common achievement that keeps us all together. Like the famous slogan of this academy, we rise up. Within this campus, we have grown, we have learned, we have experienced. IMG has given us the necessary tools, and we've used them. Like the great famous Italian once said, Vini, vidi, vinci. We came, we saw, we conquered. That is why I would like to personally congratulate every single one of you wearing a blue cap. Number 2, today, we take a big step from high school to college. At IMG, we have cultivated memories that will last with us forever. As we leave, we feel a bittersweet sensation. The sweet feeling of taking the next step into our adult lives, and the bitter emotion of leaving a place that has molded us into who we are. Just a few days ago, I was at home with my family, cleaning out my notes and papers from the past 3 years. And as I went through each paper, it really hit me that I was leaving. I realized how much I was going to miss this place. However, I changed my thought process. Instead of dwelling on the pain of departure, I embraced the adventures, friendships, and emotions that have embraced me these years. At IMG, we have in our books inscribed hard work, imprinted commitment, and perfected our character. We shall take these values with us and use them. Number 3, tomorrow. Tomorrow focuses on the decisions and events that occur after this graduation. This final senior year, believe it or not, we have been on a unique mission. We have looked for a girlfriend, spent the whole semester on her, visiting her campus, writing essays, spending money, and taking tests. In the end, we were a little nervous. We gathered all the courage we could to look her in the eye and ask, "Would you be my girlfriend?" She looked back at us, hesitated, and said, "Please wait about approximately 3 months for my answer." Little did she know we had proposed to about 10 of the girls at the same time. One of them has said yes. My point is, what I'm trying to say, we have all found our college. It is now up to us to make the best out of it. Take advantage of the opportunities presented. Within our group, I see doctors, lawyers, managers, coaches, definitely athletes. Whatever our path becomes, we shall embrace it. Success is not measured in GPA. That only means you're a better test taker. Success will be measured in our ability to make the most out of what we are given, and in how happy we are once we look back. So, let's be successful. And now I promise this will be the only piece of adult advice I give, but be thankful. Remember those along your path that made you smile on a rainy day. Those who gave you advice and directed you the right way. Those who helped edit and revise the book you've written in your life. I thank every member of my IMG family that has made this place so special for me. I would like to name everyone individually, but please allow me to just mention a few of them. Mr. Blauweis, Ms. Von Segern, and Coach Bardo, thank you for sticking with me through denials and wait lists. Melanie and Emily, thank you for protecting me from deadly spiders of the Amazon. They're back there probably fighting some spiders right now. Mr. Schrager, thank you for introducing me to the IMG lifestyle. Trainer Ben Wood, thank you for stitching my face back together approximately 50 times. I wouldn't be able to give this speech without you. Coaches Cookie, Danny, Chris, and Mahoney, thank you for friendships and mentorships. Mr. and Mrs. Gubernat, thank you for teaching life lessons way beyond the textbook. And finally, thank to those friends that, when packed together, become my second family. I would also like to give one last thanks. It is to 3 very special people, my mother, my father, and my brother. They are in the stands here today. Filippo, mamma e papà, senza di voi nulla di questo sarebbe possibile. Vi voglio tanto tanto bene. Class of 2015, it has been a magnificent 3 years. Grazie, obrigado, gracias, and thank you.
This year we are beginning what